Good afternoon, friends. Let's start with another astrology session. Aries Ascendant episode number 4. And till episode 3, I have explained how Aries Ascendant people are behaving or they behave while dealing with first house, second house, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and seventh house. So I would be going further with eighth house. How many houses are remaining? Eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. Five houses. During my discussion, I may be repeating few things again and again, and you might be wondering why the things which I have narrated, which I have already covered, why I'm repeating again and again. Because see, astrology uh, is a novel. It's not like uh, the thing which is covered and done with. Everything, every line is interconnected. So every lesson is interconnected. So if I'm repeating the things, so this is this is very beneficial. This will help all of you to grasp the the skill of astrology, the basics of astrology thoroughly. And if anybody is in a mode of grasping the skill of astrology in a very fast way, that in a very shortcut way, just give me the brief or an explanation so that I could memorize all the concept of astrology, then he may be in a very uh, learning ability to grasp all the concept of astrology. But in spite of that, astrology will not happen, because astrology is the science of the mysterious world, the cosmic world, the human behavior. One thing which I want to share with all of you is that everybody or every living creature or everything, let's go more broadly, everything is under the influence of planets, constellations, galaxies, stars. So right now we are discussing on human behavior, so let's stick to that only. So we are totally in grip of planets, ascendants. We cannot behave otherwise. Right now I'm explaining how Aries ascendant behave while dealing with all the houses. So this is fixed. Things may vary, but the backbone, that the baseline is fixed for all Aries ascendant. All Aries ascendant, wherever they are, whichever part of the world they exist, all Aries ascendant behave the same way, the way I'm explaining. So I cannot tell you about what happens when we are beyond the influence of body and mind, when we can see our body just the way we are seeing others' body, that the witness kind of scenario. I have not experienced that, but I have heard from all the great spiritual seekers, because right now our mind is totally in grip of planet. So what will happen when we are beyond mind? Right now mind is using us. We are the slaves. We are not the master. Nobody here on this planet earth is a master. Everybody is a slave. They have designated with certain ascendant, certain planets, degrees, conjunction, aspects, dasha. So that person is behaving accordingly. Everybody, I'll repeat it. Everybody on this planet Earth is a slave. I'm not talking about those people who are beyond body and mind. I have that curiosity how somebody behaves when he is beyond his mind, beyond his body. So once I have that kind of experience, I will share it bluntly. But till then, this statement, I'm pretty sure, I'm firmly sure that we are all slaves. So I was explaining about Aries Ascendant. So let's start with 8th house. Aries Ascendant natives, 8th house. In their 8th house, they have Scorpio zodiac sign. The lordship of Scorpio zodiac sign is Mars. And the element is water. And what is 8th house? 8th house is like deep rooted secrets, mysteries, that hidden secrets and mysteries, sudden ups and downs in our life. So death, this is a house of death and rebirth. In general, there are other things also. This is a house of other person's treasure, whom we are dealing with on the daily basis. This is the treasure of your spouse. This is the house of your in-laws. This is a house of darkness, magic, occult, tantra. You can even say meditation. This is a house of darkness, which is not visible. Only the person whose third eye is activated is capable of seeing what is happening in eighth house. Third eye, sixth sense is activated, is capable of seeing in eighth house. So eighth house is a very complex house. Lot of mysteries, that the secrets of our life is hidden in eighth house. So for Aries Ascendant people, while dealing with the eighth house, there is lot of ups and downs, lot of changes, very lot of instability. Because of Mars, they are very intense while dealing with the traits of eighth house. Eighth house is the house of sex life because it is hidden. It is not disclosed. It is not open up. So Aries Ascendant people, while dealing with the eighth house, their energy is very intense. But again, because of water element, few things comes into picture. First of all, there are three zodiac signs of water elements. First one is Cancer, the second one is Scorpio, the third one is Pisces. All three zodiac signs are water signs. Water, about Cancer. Cancer zodiac sign is like the tides of an ocean. So instability is there, and instability is like a tides of an ocean. And about Pisces, Pisces means mean fishes. In Hindi, mean means fish. So the second zodiac sign, that Pisces, water is very smooth and calm, relaxed. In Cancer, water is not that smooth and relaxed. It's like the motion of tides. And now about Scorpio. The nature of water in Scorpio zodiac sign is like a whirlpool, very intense, lot of chaos. Water in this zodiac sign is in a very ferocious state, furious, because of Mars, the Lordship Mars, ferocious. Lot of energy is hidden and it sometimes bursts out. So the Aries Ascendant people, Scorpio zodiac sign in 8th house means they try to adjust, they try to be flexible while dealing with the 8th house traits because of water. The nature of water is, water takes the shape of the tumbler in which it is occupied. So that flexibility of water remains there. Aries Ascendant people, they are flexible while dealing with the traits of 8th house. However, the nature of water is like a whirlpool, hurricane, full of vigor, full of intensity, full of energy, as if the water is holding the energy and he will get a chance, he will simply just gush out or burst out and create a volcanic effect, earthquake effect. So that kind of energy is hidden in the eighth house of Aries Ascendant people. While dealing with the treasure of their spouse or other person, they create a secrecy. They try to hide the treasure of their spouse or the other person whom they are in partnership or whom they are interacting with on a daily basis. So that lot of secrets are hidden. The treasure of other person or the spouse is hidden. It is not disclosed. It is even not commonly talked about. And even because eighth house is a house of in-laws. So these people, Aries ascendant people, lot of secrecy or mysteries connected to the in-laws are also kept in secret. Or they don't talk about their in-laws in open. The relationship with their in-laws is hidden, is a bit mysterious, full of secrecy, in secret. And when they want to learn something, the art of eighth house, for example, if they want to go deep into occult science, tantra, magic, or even meditation, or any kind of therapy which involves lot of digging inside our personality, inside our subconscious mind, they are very, they create a environment of secrecy. They do not disclose about their knowledge of eighth house. They hide it, and this is their nature. They discuss with only few people with whom they are very confident that their knowledge would not be leaked out. They may be involved in some deep practices related to meditation, but they want that everything should be hidden. Nobody comes to know what I'm practicing. They try to hide the knowledge of eighth house in secret. And related to eighth house, the lot of transition happens in their life. Lot of transition, sudden ups and downs. For example, because eighth house is the house of other person. For example, if you are involved in some business and you are to get money from, I'm talking about Aries ascendant people. For example, if you are involved in certain business and you have to get money from other person, so in getting money from other person or getting resources from other person, you have to go through a lot of chaos, complexities, lot of complexities, instability, and you are like holding the energy of Mars intensity but suppressed. Here the energy of Mars is suppressed. Here the energy of Mars is introvert, not extrovert. So they when they have to get money from somebody or any resource, or they must have borrowed money from from you, then you have to deal with a lot of complexities. Get money back. You have to get your resources back. And you fight to get the knowledge of eighth house. You fight to get the stability in eighth house because of Mars. Mars is a fighter. But somehow you also try to adjust because of water element. But here adjustment is suppression. So Aries ascendant people, they have an habit. They have a habit of suppressing the energy of eighth house. This is by nature. Eighth house is a house of death also. So Aries ascendant people must have experienced death-like situation, a very narrow escape in their lifetime. And if the position of Mars is very strong, they would able to fight back. When the complexities of eighth house arises, and they have that inbuilt ability or capability to win or to go ahead with your own terms and conditions. But it then depends upon the position of Mars. And obviously the position of Moon also. Why Moon? Because the lordship, the element of Scorpio is water, and water is connected to Moon. So to get the best benefit of eighth house for Aries ascendant people, the position of Mars and Moon needs to be checked. If both Mars and Moon are very comfortably placed, then they would able to solve the complexities or the chaos of eighth house much smoothly. So this is a brief interpretation of how Aries ascendant people behave while dealing with their eighth house. Now let's move to the ninth house. Before I start with the ninth house, I just want to tell that right now I'm teaching 7 days Vedic astrology foundation course, 2 hours daily for 7 days. I'm right now in Malviya Nagar, New Delhi. I would be here till 8th of September. So if anybody is interested to join the offline course, you can come at my place. This is a 2-hour session for 7 days. And those who are not able to come, they can join the course online. And the third part, who are working professionals going for a job from 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 and they cannot join the session, I have started a new weekend session for working professionals. So it depends when they have their week offs, Saturday or Sunday. So even those people can join this course. And this is the best 7 days foundation Vedic astrology course, because I would be helping you, I would be sharing the secrets of astrology with you. I would make you think like an astrologer after 7 days. The journey of you being an astrologer will begin after 7 days. Because this is my experience. You keep on reading books, you keep on mugging the principles of astrology. You can have ample collection of astrology books. And even if you go to any astrologer, they would be in a very stereotyped way. They teach astrology principles. There you have to learn a lot. And astrology becomes so difficult that you feel like leaving astrology. I'll leave this subject. This is not my cup of tea. This is the experience of maximum people. And even in my case, if astrology was not my passion, if I could not connect that interesting facts of astrology with day-to-day life or with the personality of a human being, I would have left astrology long back. All astrology books are boring. I have not come across even a single book which is helpful. Anyway, so I'll go ahead with the ninth house, and you can subscribe my channel, press bell icon so that you can get notification of my videos on regular basis. Okay, so let's move to the ninth house of Aries Ascendant people. Ninth house, Aries Ascendant, Sagittarius zodiac sign is placed. Sagittarius, connected to the ninth house. The lordship is Jupiter. The element is fire. And what is ninth house? Higher philosophy, higher knowledge, higher education, our gurus, our teachers. The Gyan, the knowledge house of our horoscope. After passing the chaos of 8th house, you are in a rebirth mode. You have gone through the chaos, the turmoil of 8th house. Now you entered into the ninth house. So ninth house is the knowledge house. In Hindi we say Gyan. So Aries Ascendant people, because of zodiac sign, Sagittarius zodiac sign and the fire element, they are full of energy. They are full of vigor. With dynamic energy to learn the Gyan, the knowledge of religion. They are very dynamic. while dealing the traits of ninth house. If they are following certain sect or religion, their approach is very dynamic because of fire element. Approach is very dynamic, challenging, full of energy, enthusiasm, full of enthusiasm. Full of motivation. They have respect for their gurus. They are very positive because of Jupiter. The lordship is Jupiter. They are very positive with their gurus. The respect is there. The submission is there. Aries ascendant people, they have an attitude of submission towards their gurus, their teachers. They're always ready to spread the knowledge of their gurus, of their teachers. Ninth house is also the long distance travel. So they are always in dynamic energy to spread the knowledge of religion, their guru's wisdom, the far, far distance, the very long distance. They might carry that gyan and spread in a very long distance. And when they are traveling, because ninth house is a house of long distance travel, so when they are traveling, they have a very idealistic approach towards a long distance traveling trip. Why? Why idealistic approach? Because the lordship is Jupiter. And Jupiter, by default, the nature of Jupiter is positivity, gaining knowledge, spreading knowledge. And that idealistic approach, Jupiter is very idealistic, very systematic. So these people, when they are into that long distance traveling, they try to be very idealistic. Their approach is very idealistic, but fire element, idealistic and energetic, with dynamic energy, challenging energy, full of enthusiasm, full of positivity, full of the feeling of grace of the existence, that God is with me. Whatever I'm doing, God is supporting me. God is in the form of my gurus and teachers. God has given me this gyan of a higher philosophy, a higher knowledge. So that kind of thought process is very common among Aries ascendant people. They are very positive. But then things changes depending upon the position of Jupiter. Things alter. But this is fixed. This baseline, this backbone is fixed for all Aries ascendant without any exception. That is why I have told that we are slaves and we should have thorough knowledge that we are slaves. Unless and until we enjoy this slavery, we would not be happy. There are few who have the misconceptions in their minds, in their thought process, that we are the master, we can do everything. Nobody is the master. Everybody is a slave and enjoying this slavery, because just out of enjoyment, something, some higher knowledge will be showered on our life. So I think 35 minutes is more than enough. So we'll go further after when next I'll come with live session. So subscribe my channel to get more interesting talks and press bell icons for the latest video updates. And those who want to gain the real and interesting knowledge of astrology, you can share my channel, you can share my videos, because when you're sharing gyan, when you're sharing knowledge, your knowledge is not depleted. It will increased many folds, and that happiness is also spread in your minds. So thank you everybody. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.